I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
We're out in Needle Park, Kensington, aka the Badlands. You're talking to Mary. Welcome to my channel, Push for Change. What's your name?
My name?
Yes.
Dave.
Dave, hello. Dave, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, Dave, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
Well, always been the bad man, especially in the family.
Yeah.
Things were hard. I got addicted to substances.
Okay.
Always took that serious. When I was a kid, my mother and father kicked me out of the kitchen for eating my brother and sister's baby food. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, out here,
And
you call it Needle Park.
Needle Park. What brought you to Kensington, if you don't mind telling us?
Rehab.
Rehab? Okay. And
So, like, um, I don't think rehabs can help me anymore.
you don't think so?
Well,
And what makes you think that? Can you tell us?
being out here, being addicted and having to use every day.
Okay.
Um, Wondering why rehab never helped, why it's not here, why I haven't gone yet, why I have to use all these questions. So, like, are you ready to go to rehab? No. Well, why? The bad man.
Yeah.
So,
And where are you from originally?
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania? Where at? Or if you don't want to tell us, if it's okay.
Uh, Pennsylvania.
Okay. And how do you survive on these streets?
The monsters in the closet. The demons that take care of your business that you don't know of.
Yeah.
The ones you get in trouble for.
Right. Now, is it hard out here for you? Can you explain your 24-hour day of your life in Kensington?
Well, no, I haven't explained it yet.
No, I'm saying,
No,
can
I
you
can't explain it because I haven't explained it yet.
Okay.
In 24 hours, if I had 24 hours, what would I do?
Well,
Right?
no. And I'm saying, like, on your typical day, every day, what's your life like in Kensington in 24 hours? What do you do from the morning, from the time you wake up to the time you have to go to sleep? What's your life like?
Like a walking hippie.
Okay. Can you explain in detail?
Ups, downs, left, rights, ins, outs, goods, bads,
Mm-hmm.
ugly, and the indifferent.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ever leave Kensington?
Yes. I wasn't born nor raised here. But I've heard that saying before.
Yeah.
When like your addiction catches up to you and you
Yes.
gotta make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
But like excuses, well, I was born and raised
Yeah.
here.
Let's take it back to your childhood. Tell us what it was like growing up.
Personally,
Yes.
secret. it was like running away from addictive personalities without saying that I was. And now it's trying to catch up because substance abuse is genetic.
Yeah. Now, do you talk to any of your family members?
Not as much as I'd like to, but I try to keep contact.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of them are dead and gone, moved within their
Yeah.
um, addiction way of life and or wants and beliefs. You know how that is. Um, you know, it'd be nice to like have some family around, but
Yeah. Did you graduate high school?
yeah, but that was the
Oh,
same as running from home. You know,
yeah. What made you start using?
what made me start using
Yes.
boredom,
Okay.
curiosity.
Okay. How do you make your money?
I don't. Like I said, I just walk through life and whatever happens, happens. Like
Okay.
it happens sometimes, but like I met some people through my addiction, and I feel like,
They support you?
or they don't support me.
Mm-hmm.
So like, a lot of, uh, a lot of like questions and answers are being said as I go through my everyday,
Right.
who I am and where I am and what is going on.
Right. Do you have any short-term goals?
Short-term goals:
Yes.
getting clean, well, or satisfied is one of them.
Okay. Good answer. Very good
If I
answer.
want to do something with my life, I don't know. I'm getting old. Uh, it's catching up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not living right. Like, I don't know. Short-term goals: getting well is one of them. Like every day.
Yes. Okay.
Fighting through the addiction.
Yes.
It's a spiritual fight. I think every day.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Now, are you always out here alone?
No,
Or you always have somebody with you?
no.
No?
There's always something there though.
You're right. Okay.
The monsters in the closet or the angels in the air.
Yeah. Right.
Do I ever think about getting clean? Something like that. Do I think about going to rehab?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a burden. Right.
Yeah. It's okay.
I mean, really though, what is a rehab? Like, I just went to rehab. I was sent to rehab from county jail.
From a county jail. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I stayed there for a day. It was New Year's Day. New Year's Eve I got there. New Year's Day I left.
And okay.
Okay, so um,
And you
I
didn't want
just
to be
didn't
there?
feel the fit coming from here in that time, that
Yes.
time frame,
Mm-hmm.
that And then when I ate my lunch New Year's Day,
Yes.
I went back to my bed, laid down, and I tried thinking about like the chaos that was around me, and just didn't want that for my life,
Yes.
and rolled.
Right. And what rehab was it, if you don't
It
mind?
was Eagleville. I liked it at some point in my
Yes.
life, but I don't know. It just doesn't. Um, I think I need more help.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe a further distance.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a better way of taking care of. I mean, what is rehab? Is more or less people. If you're young, right, you go to and you learn how to use different ways to make money, right? You learn something there, and
Yes.
then you roll, and then you go out and you practice that, and then you end up going back.
Mm-hmm.
You learn something else and you roll, and then you practice that,
Yeah.
right? Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You ever think about getting on methadone?
yeah, but I think that'll make me want to get high more.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The point, not necessarily, but yeah. So I'm caught in between a rock and a hard place, kind of, in a way. And that has to do with the intervention.
Yes.
Because my family cares about me, which I believe,
Mm-hmm.
100%. I got just a lot of exercise, running, schooling,
Mm-hmm.
training, basically. No, with no nothing to show for it.
Yeah. Do you have any hobbies?
A million of them.
What was that?
A million of them.
Okay. Can you name a couple?
I like to fish.
I love fishing. I used to go deep sea fishing. That is so awesome. I don't know
You went deep
anybody
sea
that likes
fishing?
what?
You went deep sea
Yep, I
fishing?
went deep sea fishing. Yep. I go blue fishing. Okay, what is your dream job? Do
My
you have
dream
one?
job. My dream
No?
job. Nah, I thought about that a lot though. My last job, I worked the Philly Stadium. I uh, I felt like that was an accomplishment from like labor work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I left here and went back to my hometown to the shelter to work. 2018.
Okay, how do you take care of your personal hygiene and while being homeless?
I'll tell you what, this winter was a hard hit to my body.
Was it?
Um,
Why? What happened?
the cold weather was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now this spring or summer, whatever, this wind and this shit flying around is killing
Yeah.
me all crazy. Um,
Okay, what have you learned from going through your struggles?
what have I learned from going to my struggles?
Yes.
Uh, struggles are real.
Okay.
Um, sometimes people don't come to your rescue for them. Uh, that's why they're real.
Okay.
Um, but I always seem to realize that there's somebody always there wanting or trying to receive an answer from you that you can get help from. So basically, like prayer probably will help you through your struggles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't feel like my struggles are real, but they are because I'm not living for myself.
Yes.
I don't always know who I'm living for, and that's just like uh, my higher power working through me. I
Yes.
guess, you know,
Mhm.
for whatever reason, and it's not my world, and like I'm gonna struggle regardless. I think.
Right.
Sometimes pushing is is makes it easier, but like sometimes you don't always have the energy or the to know how to push. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Mhm.
I don't know.
What is one fact that you would like to share with the world?
The world. The world. I don't know. I mean, I'm arguing with the world right now because of my lifestyle and you know the world. You know, I, just that. I don't know what to tell the world. You know, that's why I still walk through life and want to know more about people and stuff that goes on in the world because I don't know enough. Being out here ain't helping though.
Right. Oh.
No phone, no knowledge of what's going on in the world. Like I don't know what I'm dealing with sometimes, and you know any current event or anything I could pick up and read or anything that
Yeah.
somebody could tell me about the world that I'm in today is helpful.
Yes.
That much knowledge. If I say anything, knowledge is definitely needed.
Yes. You're very intelligent. You are. If anybody wanted to reach out to you to give you services, to give you food, to give you clothes, to give you anything, anything that they want to give you, do you have an email or anything?
Nah, I don't check up on that stuff. Like I said, it's like I'm distant to the world right now. But I've always been distant from the world because I've always been segregated or pushed away
Yes.
from what I felt I was uh, born to be. Or I don't know. Like I said, like it started early with arguing with my parents
Yes.
about my siblings,
Mm-hmm.
and always I felt like I was looking over them and learning about them rather than my parents doing it.
Yes.
And you know, it's weird how we grow up. You
Yeah.
know, these questions, you know, are not necessarily uh, made for people to give a correct answer or anything like that. But um, and who's ever going to see this? We hope somebody, but
Thank you for watching. I'm going to push for change.